A Thai criminal court has sentenced two men to death for their role in the 2015 bombing at the Erawan Shrine in central Bangkok. The ruling marks a major development in a case that has haunted the city for nearly a decade. The explosion, which targeted one of the capital's most famous landmarks, killed 20 people and injured more than 100 others, sparking a complex international investigation that stretched across Southeast Asia. The attack occurred on the evening of August 17, 2015, at the Erawan Shrine in central Bangkok. A court found the two defendants guilty of committing premeditated murder and illegally possessing explosives. The bombing killed 20 people and injured 120 others. The device was detonated near a busy intersection, causing extensive damage to the shrine and surrounding commercial area. The Erawan Shrine is a Hindu shrine dedicated to the god Brahma, located in the Pathumwan district of Bangkok. It is a major tourist attraction and a spiritual site for Thai Buddhists, who regularly visit to pray for good fortune. Built in 1956, the shrine sits at the Ratcha Prasong intersection, the heart of Bangkok's shopping district. The area is usually bustling with activity, making the attack particularly shocking to residents and visitors alike. The Guardian reports that the two men sentenced are Uyghurs from the Xinjiang region of China. This detail has been a focal point of the investigation, linking the Bangkok attack to broader geopolitical tensions involving ethnic minorities in China. The men were arrested in the weeks following the blast and have been held in custody since 2015. According to The Guardian, the casualties of the bombing included 5 people from mainland China and 2 from Hong Kong. The remaining victims were from Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, and the United Kingdom. The high number of foreign casualties turned the incident into a diplomatic concern for multiple governments, prompting offers of assistance from international law enforcement agencies. The Uyghurs are a predominantly Muslim ethnic group native to the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region in northwest China. For decades, relations between Uyghurs and the Chinese state have been characterized by unrest and heavy security measures. Many Uyghurs have fled China, citing persecution, and often attempt to reach Turkey or other countries via Southeast Asia. This migration route has become a focal point for human smuggling networks. The bombing took place shortly after Thailand deported more than 100 Uyghur migrants back to China. This decision in July 2015 drew criticism from the United Nations and human rights organizations, who feared the migrants would face persecution. It also sparked protests at the Thai embassy in Ankara, Turkey. Analysts have long suggested that the shrine bombing was a retaliatory act aimed at the Thai government for these deportations. The investigation into the bombing was extensive and involved reviewing hundreds of hours of CCTV footage. Police released images of a suspect in a yellow t-shirt leaving a backpack at the shrine moments before the explosion. The manhunt led to raids on apartments in the suburbs of Bangkok, where police seized bomb-making materials and fake passports. The investigation eventually expanded across the border into Cambodia. Thai police identified a network of suspects involved in the plot. While 2 men were sentenced this week, other suspects remain at large or are facing separate legal proceedings. The alleged mastermind of the attack, identified by Thai police as Abudu Sater Abdurrahiman, is believed to have fled the country. He is reportedly still wanted by authorities, and his whereabouts remain unknown. During the trial, the prosecution argued that the men were part of a human smuggling ring that carried out the bombing in revenge for a crackdown on their operations. Evidence presented in court included witness testimony and forensic analysis linking the defendants to the bomb materials. The defense maintained that the men were not directly responsible for planning the device and claimed they were minor figures in the network. The legal proceedings have faced several delays. The case initially began in a military court as Thailand was under martial law following the 2014 coup. However, jurisdiction was later transferred to the civilian criminal court system. The transition and the complexity of the evidence contributed to the years-long duration of the trial. The sentencing brings a measure of closure to the victims' families after years of waiting. The security landscape in Bangkok changed significantly after the attack. In the immediate aftermath, the Thai military increased its presence on the streets, setting up checkpoints and screening areas in popular tourist districts. Shopping malls and transport hubs also upgraded their security protocols. The government intensified its focus on counterterrorism, aiming to reassure both the local population and the international tourism industry. The bombing had a tangible impact on Thailand's economy, which relies heavily on tourism. In the months following the attack, visitor numbers dropped as travelers reconsidered their plans. The Ratcha Prasong intersection, usually filled with shoppers, saw a noticeable decline in foot traffic. It took time for confidence to return, though the shrine was rebuilt and reopened, eventually drawing crowds back to the site. Under Thai law, death sentences are automatically appealed to a higher court. This means the legal process for the two men is not yet over. The appeals process can take several years to complete. If the sentence is upheld by the Court of Appeal, the defendants have the option to petition the king for clemency. Thailand has not carried out an execution since 2018, though the death penalty remains a legal punishment. The verdict highlights the ongoing challenges of transnational crime and security in Southeast Asia. The region serves as a transit point for migrants and asylum seekers, making it vulnerable to the activities of smuggling networks. The connection between the Uyghur detainees and the bombing underscores how local law enforcement issues can intersect with international political conflicts. For the families of the victims, the sentencing represents a significant step toward justice. Many have attended the court hearings over the years, seeking accountability for the loss of their loved ones. While the verdict cannot undo the tragedy, it provides a formal acknowledgement of the crime and the punishment of those responsible for orchestrating it. The death sentences handed down in Bangkok close a chapter on the 2015 Erawan Shrine bombing. The attack remains one of the deadliest acts of violence in Thailand's recent history. As the appeals process moves forward, the country continues to grapple with the security implications of the event, while the site of the bombing stands restored, a symbol of resilience in the center of the capital.